Hello and welcome back. Let's learn how to solve this problem. We are given is the sum of a rational number and an irrational number rational or irrational? Recall that a rational number is a number that can be written as a fraction where both the numerator and denominator are integers, and of course the denominator is not equal to 0. An irrational number cannot be written this way. So all real numbers are either rational or they are irrational. They're one or the other. There are no numbers that are both or neither. Okay, so what would happen if we added a rational number and an irrational number? What would we get? Let's say we have some rational number a over m, where both a and m are integers, and m is not equal to 0. And we have some irrational number c. What would we get? Well, let's do a proof by contradiction. Proof by contradiction. I like to prove that the sum will be irrational, and I'm going to use the proof by contradiction method of proving. Okay, so proof by contradiction in this case, let's say that when we add a rational number and an irrational number, we get a rational number. So some rational number p over q, where both p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Okay, so let's bring our equation down here. And let's say we wanted to solve for c. We want to isolate c here. Okay, so that would mean that c is equal to p divided by q minus a divided by m. We can add fractions by finding the least common multiple, so that would mean times m here, times m here, and then times q here, times q here. So then we would have c is equal to mp minus aq all divided by mq. Now let's check. These are integers, so if we say integer times integer, we get an integer. If we do an integer minus an integer, we get another integer. So therefore, if we have an integer divided by an integer, we have a rational number. So this is a rational number. But wait a minute, this is an irrational number. Remember? So how is it that we can have an irrational number be equal to a rational number? We can't. That's a contradiction. So therefore, it must be that the sum of a rational number and an irrational number is irrational. And we're done.